A family-owned farm in the south suburbs recently lost its entire flock of chickens to bird flu.
Now they're nursing another wound. Kakadoodle Farm in Matteson says they just lost hundreds of thousands of dollars in federal funding. Andrew Ramos caught up with the owners who say despite the setbacks, they have no plans on slowing down their operation.
When the tough gets going at Kakadoodle Farm in Matteson, it keeps going. The owners, husband and wife Marty and Mary Kate Thomas, were recently dealt a 1-2 punch when back in January they lost their entire flock of nearly 3,000 hens to bird flu, a devastating blow to the new farmers who've only been around since 2020. CBS News Chicago was on the ground when it first happened. Then, weeks later, they found out they were losing more than $200,000 in grant money after the Trump administration put a freeze on federal funding. It was money they were planning to lean on after their bird flu fiasco.
When we got the email, we just both kind of looked at each other and we were like, okay, well, what's next?
I feel like we've been training for this moment. Like, there's been so many things, so many obstacles.
The setback's now putting the farm in limbo, where they're waiting to see if those federal grants are reinstated.
There would have been about 1,000 birds in here.
Their chicken coop remains vacant as a mandatory quarantine stays in effect until June 1st. With an egg shortage currently fueling prices across the country, chickens have become farmers' new gold.
There's no chickens to be had. We can't even buy chicks right now. We hopefully have some reserved for August, but that is kind of an unknown thing right now too.
Looking ahead, the family farm says they will likely have to borrow or raise money in order to sustain their business just to get through the rest of the year. Instead of agonizing, the family now mobilizing, focusing on their online marketplace, which connects customers directly to local, chemical-free, clean food, as a new wave of clients discover them.
And it's helping us to focus on things that are inside of our control.
We had, all of this media attention is growing, or it's helping to grow that online marketplace. If only we had eggs to sell.
Reporting in Matteson, Andrew Ramos, CBS News Chicago.
Ooh, they are resilient for sure.